So there's some things that God's gonna ask you to, well, not ask. He gonna tell you to get rid of it. Like, especially if it's an item that's tied to like an ex of yours or some type of occult or witchcraft or whatever. Any accursed item or whatever, he gonna tell you get rid of it. So I was watching this video yesterday on YouTube. Um, the lady I was watching, her name is Dr. Jamie Morgan, and she was letting us know the types of items that may be in your home that you need to get rid of. Um, so at the end of the video, she, you know, tells us to ask God to reveal anything that's in your house that you need to remove. Now, I'm really not too fond of the removal prayers. It's like the one thing a lot of us Christians don't like. God, if there's anyone in my life that's not supposed to be there, I ask that you remove them. God, if this person is not for me, I ask you to reveal it to me now. If you want me to stop talking to this person, let me. Y'all know how it is. So, I prayed the prayer because, look, as much as like we don't want to let go of stuff sometimes, I know it's for our good. And I want to be obedient. I don't want to hang on to something that God is telling me to let go. I don't need no more delays, no more none of that. Like, no. What you said I need to do? All right. So I ask him that, and then I go to sleep that night. And then I wake up at 5 this morning and I hear a thought in my head that says, the blanket. I was like, what? And mind you, I just woke up. I just opened my eyes. I still got the blanket over me. And I'm like, my blanket? Yes, the blanket. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. And at first I was like, but why? But then I was like, oh, yeah. Me and my ex-husband shared this blanket. And I don't need to be tied to him anymore. So I was like, yeah, you got it. You got it. Let me go ahead and throw this blanket away. And I was thinking, like, man, I done had some bodies in this blanket too. Like, mm-mm. And then he's like, the pillow. The pillow too. I had this like cute fleece pink pillow to go with my pink blanket. Yep, the pillow too. I was like, you sure? But like, ain't nobody really there. Oh, that's right. That's right. Right. Okay. All right. So I took the pillow. This is 5 o'clock in the morning. I take my blanket and my pillow right on to the dumpster. See, when God tell you to get rid of stuff, get rid of it. Now, the story behind my blanket too, I had originally got it because my ex best friend was living a life of homosexuality. Yes, I had one of those best friends back in the world before Jesus Christ. Um, when I would go visit him at his apartment, um, he had moved to a different city. Before we used to live like 2 stop signs away. Then he moved to a different city. So um, for me to feel close to him, I went and bought the same blanket he bought me for when I would go spend the night at his apartment. And so that's why I originally got the blanket. Then, I ended up having a couple bodies in that blanket. And then, I love that blanket so much. Like, I know I sound like a big kid, but, I took that blanket from my mama's house. to the shelter when God told me to leave my mama house. I had it at the shelter with me, and then I ended up taking it to my ex-husband's house, the man I was not supposed to be marrying. You know, temptation came, and I was like, oh, this a do. No. No, baby, do not settle for the counterfeit. That too, like, do not settle for the counterfeit. If you waiting for your kingdom spouse, do just that. Wait. Don't be like, well, I guess I'll take this. No, no more. I don't want no. No. Okay, no, none of that. So I decided to be obedient because obedience is better than sacrifice. And look, I'm trying to move forward in life, not backwards. So you said I need to throw away this pillow and blanket. You got it, Laura. You got it. So I'm just kind of like hoping he don't tell me to throw away nothing else because I don't think I got nothing else. But yeah, ask God if there is anything in your house that you need to get rid of that's tied to another body, that's maybe tied to an unclean spirit, witchcraft, whatever. Ask God to reveal anything in your home that you should not have up in there. And watch how he worked, okay? You know, we just want to stay holy, stay righteous. You know, we don't want to have accursed items with us. Like, no. If you say let it go, let it go. He gonna give you something better. Okay? So, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Y'all be blessed. I love you, and Jesus loves you more.